right, let's head on down to T-Town, where Mayor Victoria Woodards has been found not in violation of city ethics policy by accepting a week-long all-expenses-paid trip to Israel in March. The trip was paid for by the American Jewish Committee, included paid flights, meals, luxury hotel stay. She had meetings with Israeli officials, historical tours, political lectures, etc. The mayor told the News Tribune right after she came back she wanted to better understand the conflict and for spiritual reasons as a Christian. Someone filed an ethics complaint, and the Board of Ethics has just ruled it did not violate the Code of Ethics because it is a standard part of mayoral duties and did not equate to receiving a prohibited gift. Ursula, what say you?
What I say is that I'm not surprised that the ethics board came up with this. I think that she exercised poor optics. I think it just looked really bad, especially given what is going on in the economy today, what is going on with that particular conflict and every other problem that we talk about in the city of Tacoma or in Pierce County. I mean, there are big issues. But the reason I'm not surprised is because, as the ethics board said, this is something that happens in governmental offices all the time. As long as I have been doing the news, we have covered situations where council members will go to such and such country because they want to study their transportation program because they're thinking of putting light rail here or looking at different modes of transportation. I think these junkets are a bunch of BS more often than not. I think they are exactly what they are, junkets, and just a great way to be on someone else's dime and doing it and use an official excuse. But, yeah, I'm not surprised that the ethics board came down the way it did.
I'm a little surprised. I'm a little surprised because, yes, while we can all say that this has been happening for a long time, and I will agree, Ursula, it is bad optics that this is happening. And technically, where this shouldn't go this way, it should go the other way. However, I'm shocked because when will there be a line? When will it be crystal clear for not just for the mayor, Victoria Woodards, but for everyone in politics? And I think that there is a reason why. You ever notice the amount of money that gets raised for somebody to try to win an elected position? There is a reason why getting into politics can sometimes be beneficial. But I think what's starting to happen is that things are starting to tighten up. The whole, well, this used to be and everybody used to do it this way, that is starting to come to an end. So pretty soon, if Victoria Woodards or anyone else gets ready to take that trip, they will cross T's and dot I's more to make sure that there is for sure no violation.
I don't know about that. I mean, if a free flight is unacceptable, what about getting your own plane to ride on there? I think they honestly need to fix their ethics code because
just in general or just the Tacoma
with this particular circumstance, absolutely. Because
so for any city, not just Tacoma. Okay,
yes, and here's why. Because the only veneer that this has of city policy is the group from Israel organizes this annually through the American Conference of Mayors, right? So it's like loosely linked to an organization of mayors. But it has nothing to do with city policy. She said she did not go for city policy reasons. She is not acting in her role as mayor. There's no indication that she went on vacation time to do this. She accepted salary by all measures that we can see. And you know that any city or county employee, if you walk in with a box of donuts, right, to a county employee and you're like, hey, you guys did a really good job on my permit application, and you hand them the box of donuts, they're not supposed to take it, and they won't. So why should a mayor be able to accept an all-expenses-paid trip for personal reasons to another nation?
Because there are those loopholes, just like when you do tax write-offs.
Only for those at the top.
Yes. So Mark in Nisqually texted in, well, she be sharing her insights? Did she visit Gaza or talk with any Muslims? Nick Harper says, I wonder how she came to better understand the conflict without actually talking to any Palestinians as well. I mean, that's the problem.
And because of how political it looks.
Yes. And right? The timing of it all. Yes.
Awful.
I think, yes.
Maybe I missed this one. Does this visit to Israel How does it help Tacoma?
Precisely.
I'm just making sure I didn't miss it.
No,
Okay.
that's precisely why someone filed an ethics complaint.
I don't think she's explained that.
She hasn't.
I mean,
She's.